For those of you who don't know me, my name is Suzy, and I will be guiding you through your meditation time tonight, your restorative time tonight. So what I'm guiding you through is perfect to do first thing in the morning. It's good to do after work. It's perfect before bed as you're trying to fall asleep. So all we're trying to do is just calm the nervous system down and really begin by just getting some good oxygen into the lungs. So again, eyes are gazing down towards your knees or your toes. If you are in a restorative pose, if you're in a seated pose, you're just gazing down towards the floor. And in the very beginning, I just want you to play witness to your body. And what I mean by that is that you're just kind of doing a little exploration from the inside out and noticing how things are feeling without any judgment or attachment to it. Right? Your body just is right now. And you're going to honor it exactly how you walked in here. And you're going to allow your body right now to use its voice and speak to you. And your response to your body, again, is just allowing it to be as it is, but also beginning to guide it into relaxation. Because your body's going to do whatever you're telling it should do. So if you're telling your body you've got a headache and your hips hurt and your back hurts, that's how it'll show up. So I want you to shift over your thought process into whatever it's saying. That's okay, that's okay. And your breath is going to help guide you through it into a place of relaxation and out of a place of tension. So, let's just begin by lengthening our breath. So it doesn't matter how shallow your breath is right now, or maybe you just came from class and you're getting some really good breaths. Start from where you're at right now. And the next breath, make it a little bit longer. And then just ease out with a passive sigh. Next breath is just a little bit deeper. Both the inhale and the exhale. And you're ushering out with that very passive sigh. And I want you to consider this through the entire session tonight. And you will drift in of awareness and out of awareness. But I want you to consider vibrationally, right? That's how you're feeling. That's the energy that you're sending off based on your thoughts and your feelings. You can only hold one vibration at a time. You can only hold one thought at a time. So let's shift your thought process, which will then shift your vibration from a negative thought pattern into a positive one. By telling your body all is well, all is well, all is well, all is well. Another breath in, all is well, all is calm. I am safe, I'm relaxed. So using that thought process, let's bring your awareness up to the very top of your head. And we're slowly going to work our way down through the body. But as we often do in here, we think of our breath like a wave. So think of that wave slowly circling over the top of your head, and you are slowly inhaling it into the body. And you're letting it wash all the way down over the head, over the brain, the torso, down the belly, down through the hips, down through the feet. And then you're inhaling as if it's coming up through the feet, up through the legs, up through the torso, out through the top of the head. And that wave is slowly making its way back down. And it's just filtering out. Like water does, it just moves things through. You're moving it down through the body, out through the feet, and then back up and up and up. Until you feel that wave crest again, and it's moving down and down and down. And this time maybe it has a little more momentum to it. Until you know how it feels when it comes to shore and it just trickles ashore, and then it moves back through, and it moves back out through the top of the head. And think of it just rinsing your body, cleansing your body. Think of all the goodness that water brings, refreshes, rejuvenates. And that's what this wave of your breath is doing. It's washing through that beautiful divine spirit through your body. And it's not that it isn't always there, it's just reminding you and waking it up. So now just kind of visualize as it's going down through your body, it's also recharging every single beautiful cell, every perfect cell in your body. From the crown down to the feet, from the feet back up to the crown. And you're lengthening your breath as long as it takes to make its way all the way through. When you've got that beautiful breath at a really comfortable pace, you're getting a lot of oxygen back in through the body, and it's just enough before you go into any sort of exertion. It's just enough that it's beginning to calm and allow all of the muscles to slowly let down. And then you're slowly easing into the pause. Meaning when you get to the very top of the inhale, there's this lovely pause and this time of listening. And then you're easing into the exhales. Think of that as filtering out. And you're pausing at the very bottom of the exhale, just listening again. Moving into the inhale. And the exhale. And as you move into the pause, I want you to ask your body, what is it that I need to know in this moment? And you're allowing that beautiful divine guidance to come forward, your intuition. And because your breath is moving so fluidly, you could even ask specific questions. What do I need to know about circumstances happening in your life? And you're allowing those answers to slowly come forward. And maybe they come now, maybe they come in a dream later. And let's take about 3 or 4 more breaths, just moving the breath down the body and then back up the body. And then I want you to anchor the breath within the very center of your body. In this beautiful place I like to call the sacred heart. So if you think of where your physical heart is located, and maybe you already get sensations here, it's back behind the physical heart, just a little bit lower, a little bit more to the left. So now think of your beautiful, powerful breath igniting the sacred heart. And the beauty of this space in your spiritual body is that it has no ego, and it has no mind telling it what to do. There's no fear. And it's a really beautiful place to visualize within your beautiful body, because it's a place that you can focus on through any time of the day to allow yourself to remember who you are and remember the love that you are. That is the essence of who you are, is love. And in this space is just pure, beautiful creativity. This is the home and the space of your higher intelligence, your divine intelligence. So think of every single breath moving into that space and awakening it, igniting it, allowing it to open up, and that's where all those answers are going to come from. Not from your ego, not from your mind, but that beautiful, loving heart. And within that space is absolute infinite potential as well. Think of that space as the connection to your Creator, that ebb and flow. It's where that perfect, beautiful soul resides. That beautiful, perfect soul that you came in here with as an infant when you took your very first breath. And it's that beautiful, perfect soul that you will leave here with someday when you transition. And it is just as perfect at any moment in your life. So considering all of this goodness that is centered right in the heart space, think of this as the lens from which you look at the world and from which you look at opportunities and relationships. But most importantly, this is the lens from which you look at yourself. Think of your mind as just a servant to this. And your mind will serve it very well if you're continually feeding it those beautiful thoughts. So throughout the remainder of the meditation tonight, I want you to just visualize what does it look like and what does it feel like in that sacred heart if you're just continually fueling it with love. Your mantra with every single breath is, I am love, I am love, I am love. And in the beginning, it may be a thought. You're thinking the words. And that's fine. But I promise you, if you continually are feeding your mind those words, it will become a fluent language for you. And you'll begin to feel those words. So just continue to feed yourself, I am love, until your body just gets into that restful place where you can just be in that space. And ease in with the inhales. and ease out with the exhales.